more relaxed today. We're at the CHSR, the Chris Hayes Sim Racing social races. It's just a very casual Monday night race with some friends. So we're going to be jumping into the Discord chat, so you'll hear a lot of voices that aren't mine. Yeah, it should be a good race. We're in the Lexus in Zandvoort, as you can tell. And I think we're probably about to get kicked out of this lobby and into the new one, but we'll join the Discord and we will see what is being said, so we can keep up to date on things.
Freaking out, like thinking she's killed me, and I'm like, what the fuck, mate?
I remember a mate of mine passed, and about 2 days later sent us a selfie of him lying on the side of the road, and we thought it was staged, and we were like, oh yeah, nice one, mate, very funny. Turned out about 4 days in A&E, we're like,
yeah,
it's actually real.
I had a night in A&E basically just to check with X-rays and everything, and they were like, "Nah, you're fine." But the more sad part was when I went back to the recovery yard, and because I hadn't even seen the bike. I literally got loaded up onto an ambulance and left. I'd never even seen the bike, and I went, and the thing was destroyed. And it's like, oh, it's like I put a lot of effort into making this nice. It was my dad's old beaten up bike that he gave me. It's like I put a lot of effort into making this nice, and it's been ruined. It's like, can you afford another one? Nope. I only
Is there a problem?
It's not wanting to load up the server.
Broken it.
I'm trying resetting and things.
The funny thing about mine was that I wasn't even on my bike at the time.
Yep.
No.
So my bike was at home because the bottom bracket is being well, I think it's the bottom bracket anyway, is making a right racket when you pedal, which it shouldn't be doing. So I was on my mum's bike because it's literally the same bike, just a marginally smaller frame. So I just raised the handlebars and seat up.
Just checking, I can see a nice clear chat, right?
So I completely bent all the handlebars on that one as well. So both need to go.
Yeah. I guess then you're left with 2 broken things.
Yep. So it could have at least been my bike that I got hit on. So at least there was just one bike that needed repairing. But nah, now I've got 2 that need repairing.
Yeah, I was.
To be fair, I think it's all actually straight. It's just basically there's a very substantial amount of gouging out of the and the glass is missing off gear cover thing, position indicator, whatever.
Yeah, the phaser was a complete write-off. It was wrecked, you know, because it had after I got hit and I let go, the bike sort of cartwheeled down the road and, you know, bits coming off of it and everything. And apparently it hit the wall on the other side as well. So it was actually to where the frame was bent, like tank was ripped, you know, all fairings had flown off the thing. But luckily, because my dad had actually just given me that bike, I hadn't paid for it, and the insurance was, at the time, because it was the middle of summer, even second-hand phasers were worth quite a lot. So the insurance was like, oh, we'll offer you,
if you say
it
so.
was like $4 grand, 4.5 for this? They're like, oh, well, will you take 4.5? Sure. It's like, I'm 4.5. Yeah, it's like, I'm 4.5 grand up. I haven't paid anything for this bike, it was my dad's. But still, it was sad because it was my only new bike that I've ever had. The newest thing in my collection, bike-wise, is 1986.
You're not having any luck, Ab?
I'm not, no.
Have you tried Control-Alt deleting it?
Should we just stick it on the GT4 server?
The problem is it's not wanting to load up servers. It's not wanting to deploy the event to the server. That's the issue.
We being potentially poon-offed here.
Potentially. The other ones are
what
up
I've
because
seen
they're
so far,
still
Jordan,
up.
that is incorrect.
Yeah, because you haven't tried resetting them.
No.
So I think the servers have been a bit funky tonight.
You're gonna stand here in this end too.
Everyone say hello to my 2 YouTube viewers.
Hello.
Hello.
Will already be in this chat.
Hey, is one
Sorry,
of
it's 3. I think 3. One of them's including Jordan.
I was going to say, is Jordy there to punish people who will backchat on the chat?
Going to ban my whole chat.
I joined the other day and he instantly gave me time.
I mean, well deserved. You can't be trusted. We must already.
This is obviously my fault because the last time I was here, the servers didn't work either. That was when we were having the issue with Barcelona.
Are you a bad omen?
Your sacrifice
Yeah,
will
I
be
think
noted.
it's obviously just my fault.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Need a scapegoat.
Have you just checked Alpha's not buggering about? Because he is online.
Pesky.
I have messaged him.
God damn Alpha. Always his
The
fault.
rest of them are working.
Correct.
Although it's not wanting to load the server list here anyway.
Like,
on
cool, but I know I'll be one there
it's
is,
not
so
Mine is still working. Mine's still working, but it takes forever. Like you search and it's like, oh god.
Yeah, mine just stopped working.
Yeah, I had problems earlier where it just wouldn't connect. Oh, it's
Yeah,
disconnected now.
mine's taken forever and then failed to load. Disconnected,
And
yeah,
error.
mine disconnected. There we go.
Mine's still,
guys.
mine's still
Race to
connected, but an error occurred. It's like, thank you, great. What error?
Yeah,
It's
it'll
like
probably update them out with disconnected.
maybe.
That's on the win, Jordy.
Mine's still completely fine.
Yeah, congrats on the win, John.
The server now is Monza.
Yeah.
What the rest
Anyway.
of drop?
Yeah, the all the others have
Alpha's
dropped.
this thing seem okay at that end, so I think we're being kunosed.
Alright, who are we sacrificing to Kevin Struck?
Oh, he's dead. Oh, hello there. Thank you for the follow.
This is where Kevin Struck turns his phone off because he gets absolutely bombarded.
Always like
whenever the
wondering
servers
what
go
that
down.
noise is when it happens. I'm like, oh, someone's done something in my chat. So is that over?
Unless it gets fixed, yes, I think so.
Sanborn servers up.
I mean,
GG guys, well raised.
Servers up.
I'm really
For
good.
now.
Okay.
For now.
Alright, close it again. It's just me.
How many
It's just me and
people?
Pixel.
How many people?
Easy win.
back.
Trying.
I had to restart the game because I'm still disconnected.
They're all up now, so.
Yes, Duro.
Paul was talking. AJ just said servers up.
Oh.
Are the servers up?
There's a server up. I don't know.
10 of us in
Ah! Why is it not?
Oh, I was making the joke of the fact that we all just ignored AJ.
I have to like.
Oh, that is someone with a very high ping.
Oh, yes. It was the guy with the high ping. He's alive, but
Mm-hmm. I can't spell flip, apparently. What?
So, well,
Hey,
No,
he's
that's
put in
not
the angle, an angle.
Nobody saw
Ah.
that.
Why is that so close?
why are you reverse?
Don't reverse, it might disqualify you.
Oh, that's
Just
awful.
walk back to the pit box.
I'll say you
Pit box.
better off.
Come on, Nico. Don't put us into bad light again.
Need to move this over here again.
Don't blame me. Blame my traction control.
Yeah, if
No, I blame you.
you know you've got the right foot.
Yeah, that's
I hope so.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Nobody saw that because there's no one behind me. We've got casually wandering off.
Is spectator still the spectator password?
It's a shame that you can't.
Oh, it's a green track. There.
I still can't get this flaming password to be typed right. What's going on here?
find the
Yeah,
server.
just ordered the V3s
Same
and my
deal.
heart is bleeding.
Woo, Felix! Nice.
That's nice,
there we
man.
Pixel, can you just...
How many
Your-
kidneys have you had to sell?
It's like I'm.
Turning on your mic again.
Yeah, one sec.
It's like really,
Oh dear.
really nice that I ordered them and stuff, but I still feel like I feel my left kidney pulsing because I know that I have to sell.
I was gonna say, it doesn't exist anymore. That
Yeah,
doesn't belong to you anymore.
That's perfect, actually.
It really doesn't. So
It'll be worth it though, Felix.
Yeah, I hope so.
Pretty quickly because the pedals are worth it.
yeah, I'm just waiting for like as soon as I get my firstborn child to like there's a man in a suit come out like, hello, I'm from Fanatec. You promised us your firstborn child for those V3s.
And you'll go, yep, don't want to pay to raise them. Take them.
Yeah, that's profit.
Yeah.
You know, get to finish inside and don't have all the problems.
Hey, I finally worked out how to spell...
That's the true splash and dad that
Yes.
plays out in the end.
I finally worked out how to spell friendly. No, I'm not dyslexic at all, honestly. It literally took me that long to work out how to spell friendly.
Oh, it's 3 minutes. That's fine.
There we go.
Yeah, I think I'm too dumb to spell spectator.
To begin with.
Oh, I can't even remember that said.
Yeah, it
I don't remember
reset
that said,
itself,
right?
and then I didn't have a frickin'
And I'll say now in second, and I will say it again as well before qualifying, at the end of qualifying and at the start of the race, GT4s have priority, stick to the racing line, GT3s work around them. This is Zandvoort, we have had 2 good weeks so far, you will need to be patient, so please wait until it's safe to do so. If a GT4 wants to move over, there's a bit of lag, make it very obvious. Use your indicators if you want to say where you're going and not where the GT3 should go. There's no need to excessively flash. It also applies for both classes. We've had problems with both. If you're backing someone's position, you don't need to constantly flash them every lap, every corner. They'll know you're there. There's radar, there's mirrors. You don't need to just go flat up all the time because, frankly, it's annoying and it pisses people off, and it's not necessary. Also remember that general common courtesy is required, so if you do knock someone off, if you're not sure, it's best just to wait for them. This isn't a league race, but we still want some standards and etiquette because we want everyone to have fun and not people to see it as a free for. Okay, anything else, just ask, but those are debated rambles, so we do still want those standards to be followed. Thank you.
Can I flash someone if I want to piss them off?
You're allowed the occasional flash, but I mean,
if I go up by Husky, can I just like continually press the button?
If it's like you and Husky and you want to flash for fun because you know each other, that's fine. But otherwise, yeah, it's not necessary.
Just asking for a friend, what happens if you get flashed and you crash afterwards?
If either flashes you and you crash, then I laugh considerably.
There it goes.
Oh no, there goes the server.
Oh yeah, and are you sure that like spectator is enabled? Because I typed in spectator in every way I could think of and it's not working.
Yeah.
Did you try the right?
The what?
You don't want to race, Felix?
I didn't type in Zuschauer. I'm not that retarded. I would want to race, yeah, but my pedals aren't working. That's why all of the freeze.
Okay. Well, the server list is working.
Qualifying works, given I've not done it yet.
What happens if the server goes down and qualifying?
Qualifying is 20 minutes, it's 10 minutes for each class.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. It's more the overlap bit. How does
so GT3s, obviously, if you start your lap before 10 minutes end, you can fill in pit. As soon as you're done, pull safely off the track as soon as possible and walk back to the pits. GT4s can queue at the pit entrance as soon as you get to 10 minutes left. They can leave the pits, but they must give way to GT3s finishing their fast laps because they're the ones with priority at that time. So it's the only time GT3s will have priority on GT4s.
So if GT3 cross the line with 1 second to go, that's still okay to do a full lap before we come in?
Yes, yeah, because they've made it across, just like in real life, they've made it before the 1 second before the cut-off, you're allowed to finish your lap.
Reality, if that happens, you're not going to get tangled up with a GT4.
I say you're not going to get tangled with me. Well, unless they're doing something ridiculous. I don't think you're going to get tangled up with a GT4 anyway, because they'll all be on an outlap at that point.
Well, they should not leave the pit lane at all.
No, I meant like if you cross with 1 second to go, and then they leave literally as it ticks over to 10, then theoretically they could on the apex of turn 1. So,
but if your only good qualifying like I've fucked up because the GT4 is driving really slowly, you're not happy about it. So it's kind of why it's done, why it is.
Well, I think the speed difference anyway shouldn't really make a difference. By the time it turns 10, we should be across the line and all.
Is it 45 or 60 minutes today?
60.
Service do, but 60.
And is there a pit stop requirement?
No, there isn't.
Lights.
It's gonna be
that's manage your fucking tyres.
Yeah.
What's up?
Buenos dias, pendejos. Sweet. That's good to know.
If the server crashes like mid-race, I guess that's just it then.
With a social race like this, that would be it, yeah, because it'd be too much it did take quite a lot to get it restarted to go again, unfortunately.
Especially with the way things seem to be at the moment.
Exactly.
This is the situation.
That's not exactly how we wanted the stream to go, guys, but as long as we get raced today, then...
Is it a server problem or who knows?
That was a different back-end issue this last time.
Okay.
Let's check the Git server.
All the other Chris A servers are showing for me no problem, it's just that one.
They are. At one point,
weird,
most
yeah.
of them had gone down and come up again.
Sitting here spamming the refresh this button.
We should just all play Scribble.io together. One big
Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
Uno.
Or Uno. Or Uno.
Is there an online Uno game, is there?
Yeah,
Yes,
there is.
it is.
It's done by Ubisoft, so you can break it as well because it's a bit glitchy sometimes.
You have to sign up to Ubisoft.
That game is basically how to ruin friendships. Because I've done it before. I've got a picture of it somewhere. I got the world's best starting hand. I got 4 +4s and a load of +2s, and then 1 number card. So it's just like, sorry, CEO, but +4 is like, what a dick. And it's like, next round again, sorry again, but a +4. It's like, fuck off.
Or just a 20 player round of Cards Against Humanity.
So if you want to play a game that lasts as long as the race should, then we can play Monopoly. That'll make
Monopoly
What kind of race do you think this is?
That'll go on for eternity.
It's just
My Monopoly
24
games don't
hours.
last long because the Monopoly ball gets thrown out the window.
I have to go to work tomorrow morning.
It depends if someone robs the bank.
Let's be honest, we'll all spend 1 hour fighting over who gets the car.
Well, yeah. How'd your Monopoly game go over? Yeah, there was a Mexican standoff.
Because realistically, no one wants to be the thimble either. You can whittle it down, but to the thimble at the end, that's it.
You're playing rock paper scissors to not be the thimble.
Thimble, yeah.
It's hilarious because it literally doesn't matter what you are. But everyone wants to
No, obviously you need the fucking car. That was the rule anytime I played Monopoly with friends. It's like, I don't care about you lot, I'm the fucking car.
It's all about the status symbol.
Exactly. It's just I am the car. That's what it is. You can be the dog or the top hat if you want to be overly British.
How do you think it would look having a thimble parked outside Mayfair?
So just leaves a thimble on the driveway.
You're trying to say that you ride to work on your top hat? Then again, I suppose in London that could be accurate.
Oh yeah, it's horrible. They never stick to traffic laws.
Or if you're in Hogwarts.
Yeah.
You just need to bring your own Monopoly pieces.
Poodle pip, old chap.
All the servers seem to have died.
Soviet Russia
I
had
think we've almost there.
Oh, is it all gone complete Pete Tong?
Yeah.
Told you should have updated from Windows 98.
Only the finest 95 here.
I think
Hey, I think I'd prefer Windows 98 over Vista.
To be perfectly honest, the server thing is based in NT anyway. So.
Yeah, which is old. But it works. Mine's
Windows.
When is the Chris Hayes Racing Minecraft server coming up? We need to officially rebuild the Nordschleife with minecarts.
You say that, so I've got on my server, which is the one reason it's constantly running, is a Minecraft server for me and a few friends, because we got bored of, like, if we went into normal servers, people get pissed off because we build vast giant things.
Yeah, you already sent me a picture.
Yeah, of my castle. I've got a new project. I finished Castle von Pinkenstein. I got bored with it. I was like, well, now what do? I don't know.
How did you call it?
Well, because it's loads of pink coloured glass, isn't it? Under sea lanterns, so it glows. It's pink.
Ah, yeah.
But then my friend called it Castle von Pinkenstein. I was like, okay, cool. I got bored, so now I've started recreating Spa. So I've dug out a big area, and I am recreating Spa. So far, I've done Eau Rouge, and I'm going up Kemmel Straits.
But we should really do like
suspension setup for Eau Rouge then.
It's still going to be more accurate, like geometry-wise, it's going to be more accurate than most without LiDAR data.
Do you have the bump at the bottom?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
And the top, and the middle, and.
I would really love to like get a normal survival server and see like what type of Minecraft players the people are.
Yeah, I've made my Spa is overscaled slightly because I wanted to output GT cars on the grid. So I'm gonna build like larger size GT cars. It's basically because I'm bored again and I need something to do.
Really cool. Yeah, but if you're bored, we can put up a big one.
It's funny because CEO's not liking me again because every time he logs onto the server, I've done something else. I mean, CEO builds big things as well. He comes over to my server, my side. He's like, oh yeah, I see you can build a castle. What the fuck is going on here? It's like building a racetrack. Why? I mean, why not? He's like, could you have built a smaller racetrack? No. Don't be stupid.
But then it wouldn't
Just
be
the
accurate.
racetracks around the castle.
No, I should have done that actually. Well, then again, the castle's too big. You couldn't really fit it in anywhere in Spa because Spa sort of loops quite tight to itself, doesn't it?
No, but you could do like a husky ring.
Make a big oval.
Well, yeah,
by husky shotgun.
Yeah,
Nürburgring.
we could have like a Nürburgring ring, except a castle ring.
No, have the Husky 500.
Translation of it basically is a castle. It's
Yeah.
The castle loop essentially.
Festung
Yeah.
I mean, it's still the Nürburg.
What you should build is you'll build a racetrack inside the castle.
So
Yeah, I
guys
could.
are running chat in.
Next level shit.
It is big enough. The problem being is that I have to destroy all my lovely
let's
pillar
keep
work
ourselves
inside to do that.
entertained
And aren't you building
Chat.
with World Edit, Husky?
YouTube.
For some of the bigger stuff, yes, but all the interiors I don't.
Are you doing the Spa track with World Edit?
Partly yes, partly no. Eau Rouge was hand built. Camel Straight is World Edit because I couldn't be bothered. Yeah, because I couldn't be bothered like copying.
I mean,
that
you
a
could
million
just
times.
do it like the old creators of the Nürburgring style and just hire people to do everything by hand, so they take up more time and get paid and have work.
What would you pay them with? Peanut?
Isn't it Hedwig's Hoe or something like that? Where basically the story goes that it pulled that because one of the workers on that, his wife was convinced he was playing away, so basically it's
No.
the problem.
Hedvisør has a different meaning. Hedvisør is named Hedvisør because the wife of the guy who had the whole idea and stuff, his wife drove the car, like the first car around the official track with all the
let's shoot
like politicians
some,
and stuff in
custom
it.
liveries up there, no,
And that's why it's been called after her.
because lovely auto back.
Down
The only
top of
thing
the
actually
used
with
the
workers
I
I know
realized
is
there's
with
3 different
Foxhole
brands.
because they used to have a pet fox there.
I've just had like 5 errors in a row trying to search servers.
Yeah, I'm
nothing's
getting
worked
errors
for me.
just trying to get servers up. I'm
Nothing's
just trying to
worked for
get
me
it
at all.
going as well.
My connected disconnected thing's gone. It went really weird earlier. It was like discon, and now it's staying connected. It's like, but are you broken? And you're telling me false things because I don't think we are.
Nice little ray brick
Yeah,
one.
for me it's connected, but I have no rating or any server list or anything, even though
Yeah, I was
it's
going
all
to say
connected.
neither. Not everything's just bupkis.
From Japan.
What is going on?
This Aston Martin one.
I will say as well, Felix, that's a fun part of the track is foxholes,
I
especially
do
in the
like that
60s
livery.
Volvo, because you know when you hit the bottom of that, felt the entire suspension compress all the way to the bottom stops.
Yeah, I can
Literally
imagine
goes,
that.
and it's like bonk, like oh, there's the bottom stop.
Yeah, every time I
Really
drive down there, I just
car.
try to not think of like Toto Wolf's Porsche like completely destroyed behind the guardrail and
yeah, that was
passing off 5 meters next to the car because he tried to walk away.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was fun because that was where I hit I hit VMAX, Velocity Max in the Volvo. That was 109 miles an hour downhill, which for a car from 1969 is not bad. But that was very scary, and that was around about the limit of its rev range. Like any more, I'd be hitting the red line.
Just randomly thinking about it, like what I think is the place that scares me the most, or the corner that scares me the most on the North Drive. I couldn't actually tell.
Beautiful sound livery.
I think mine is the Pixel knows the name of it. What's that one pixel where it drops off like hell?
I've gone too.
Very nice.
Towards the end of the back.
I'm not fast enough to think to find that's scary.
Over there, like even like Carousel, which I thought I'd find scary, was just fun.
Carousel is the best part of the whole track.
But we went.
What?
Yeah. When I went down that big jump, as it says, you're in the Spark, it's probably all right.
Yeah.
I'd carried enough speed, and in the old Volvo with an open diff with soft suspension, I go over the crest of it, and the rear end goes light, and it's trying to one tire fire and everything. Like whoa, shit! Like that was scary. Like
yeah, I mean it's just like okay in the Spark because it's so fast that it just flies over there.
Yeah, and then I had
to worry about it.
Get out of the way of people because it was around about that point. It starts getting quite fast. And it was like, I'm there having my own accident. I look in the rearview mirror and there's this, like, I can just see this speck in the distance, which I know because of the colour is an SLS AMG. It's like, right, move over to the right, and this thing's like.
Yeah, I actually overtook an ambulance and a tow truck through Flansgarten 2 on my first lap because I thought that I was going to make it safely, and I was just overtaking and thinking like, yeah, I can just stop. They can take me with him.
Yeah, the only things I overtook was I caught up to a classic Alpha Julia race prep thing. Had a 2-litre twin cam in it, no interior or anything. I expected him to really be on it, rocketing around, but the car is way better than my car, but he was scared. You could tell, he wouldn't do anything. Overtook him at Carousel, and then remember, is it RSR Nürburgring? There's a magazine that sits there. They do road tests.
Yeah, RSR makes ring taxis as well.
Yeah, and they've got those 2 up GTI ring taxis they take people out in.
Yes.
Yeah, I completely splashed both of them, and I was like, this shouldn't be working because you're up GTIs.
Announcement. We managed to sort out what it was on our end, but we're just getting Kunost here.
Okay.
Seeing that other people have had issues on other servers as well, just to get them up and running. And yeah, I've not been able to get a server list up for the past probably 10 minutes now.
Yeah, neither.
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
Same, and I'm not even.
So yeah, we're gonna have to call it tonight, I think.
So what is the alternative?
iRacing.
A free evening.
Oh God, no.
How about Scribble.io?
The alternative.
No.
The alternative for me is going to get food.
Shall we try again tomorrow?
Load to watch my nipples?
I've got stuff to do tomorrow, and then
You just wanted me to
and I've got
Unfortunately, guys,
3 other races
that's
after
probably
that.
going to be it for the stream.
I'm looking forward to a night off of
Kunos'
it
server
tomorrow,
there at
Tomorrow evening
Whack,
either, so unless Alpha
shall
will be
we
around
say.
to run it, then that kind of rules that out.
So unless
yeah,
you
so
wanna
it's
watch
you have a free evening,
some of these.
unfortunately.
But I don't want to be free. I want to be in prison.
I would suggest to be like, I'll put my server up, and it's like, there's no point because it won't show up in the list.
Unfortunately not, no.
Okay.
Tragic.
Okay. I don't like Paul Ricard.
I'd love to play Fall Guys if I had the game, but
So good. Oh,
yeah, I can't really get myself to spend more money now.
I'll also Fez.
What's the difference?
Remember how I don't know if I showed you my data, but we realized from Brands Hatch partly what my reason was. If you watch me, I'm all over the place with the steering. Yeah, so I think I've fixed that now. I've put some natural damping back on because I think I copied your settings originally. You have it on 10.
Yeah, but I'm on a Formula wheel, so my wheel will be smaller.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So now mine is set to 25
So
because of the larger diameter.
I don't know if
And I
you
find
want
that's a bit better.
to watch me play.
It calms my bloody wild steering flailing
Microsoft
around.
Flight Sim. If that would be something you would like to watch,
Porsche Rim,
chat,
the endurance one. It's
instead.
330 mil, I think.
But yeah, at the moment,
Is that the one that
it
Chris
is
just reviewed?
a no-go
Yes.
for the racing tonight.
Yes, which and in hindsight, I wish. I know Chris is saying that the suede is better for grip, which it is. The problem with the suede is that the suede that they used on this rim, they've really cheapened out, because the suede on the BMW rim, because I have had a go on one of those now, the suede on that is fucking lovely, but the suede on this is cheap and it's gone all horrible already.
You guys,
and the button caps
if you
break
wanna
a
watch that
lot.
or not.
Oh, and the thing creaks. The way the button box is, even despite how tight you do up these,
as well,
so that the bolts that hold the rim to the podium base, it damages the button box. But the problem with that is when you go around corners, if the rim, starts putting force at you, it creaks and like rattles and stuff. It doesn't sound very nice, and it doesn't matter how tight you do them, it just creaks and rattles, which is a bit of a downfall. But other than that, the button box itself, apart from the buttons, which are, as in the button caps, which are crap, I really like the button box. The screen's nice. The rim itself is nice. I just wish I got it in leather, and I do like the podium thing. They're really nice. It's just.
So is the event happening? Sorry.
No.
Instead.
Did we announce that?
That wasn't here, sorry.
Postponed because it broken.
Yeah, we'll try again next week.
Well, I'll be off finishing Desert of Perak. See you guys.
Fair enough.
Probably gonna do some Flight Sim.
I'm gonna play C then. Yeah.
I am going to cook food, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do things.
Yeah, probably yeah. Same.
Actually, never mind. Flight Sim.
I might.
Right.
Practice.
So
I
think
might.
that's it, guys. I don't think anyone really
end
wants
up.
to watch.
What's it?
me
I
play
might
Flight Simulator,
play
so,
World of Tanks, or as AJ suggested. Yes, that's a
Fun
possibility.
while it lasted, but we didn't get a race in, so I think that's it for tonight.
Maybe.
You think this is a democracy, Husky?
Thanks for watching. At least we got to see a little bit of action, but not much. Just a wee bit of practice.
We need to make it a subscription-based dictatorship.
What, where I have to pay and then
No. Where everyone pays me, because I've just said so.
Be back again on. We won't be back this Friday.
As you can join in your Asbo Evo.
I've gone.
So I think that's going to be the case for the stream, unfortunately. Yeah. See you next time. Be next Monday again before the next stream. So see you then.